Thanks for having us.
You must be on to talk about the Day of Caring must be on the way.
I am. That is exactly why I'm here.
I like it.
Yeah.
Always a great event.
It is. You want to know a secret?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the biggest year yet.
Ooh, tell me more. Why do you think this?
So this year, the biggest news is that we've partnered with the city and the county.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just nonprofit work that we're doing some city projects as well.
Really? That's a big deal then.
Yeah.
United Way, masonco.org is the website. You can also find them on Facebook and other various social media sites. So the city's putting you to work then. What are some of the projects that you're thinking about?
So we put together a big partner with Shelton To this year.
Yeah.
You know, they had a big vision of getting stuff done and jumping in. So we really wanted to incorporate that in our Day of Caring. So kind of how we did it was we got a little bit of support from the city and from the county to be able to do more work. As we know, we just want our costs covered for the day. We don't, make anything off of it, but our costs were starting to creep up there as, the items that we wanted to do are costing, dump fees, materials, garbage bags. And so the city is able to help us with that.
Cool.
We're going around to, we can't release the addresses, but several areas of the city to be able to clean up, things maybe that you're driving by going, gosh, I wish that was gone.
Sure.
We're working on that. So it's kind of the big kickoff of a lot more that's going to come. We're still doing our projects like, Habitat for Humanity, Community Lifeline. We're doing the windows at Nifty Thrifty. So we're still doing several of those projects, just incorporating kind of all of it together.
That's really cool. Lots of outpouring of support, right, from the community every year. Like, how many volunteers last year or annually, traditionally, you think you get?
Traditionally, I'd say it's between 200 and 300. And I noticed that the kind of last minute volunteers are really starting to come up. So, like a couple days ago, maybe it was 175 and now it's, 225. So there's definitely a lot of support. We may even be able to add a few more projects because we want to make sure that we can fulfill all the needs for the projects, but as we get more volunteers, we're able to do more.
So how is someone able to volunteer this morning?
Yeah, so definitely contact our office. You can go to the website and get a little bit of information on it, but as far as actually signing up, either stop by. Our office is at 724 West Railroad Avenue, or you can give us a call at 426-4999 and just let us know. There's several different projects we can put you on with the team, or you can just let us know what you'd like to do and we'll match up to the best that we can for what we have available.
Would you like to mention the sponsors that helped you out?
That's the most important thing, right? So we had several sponsors, a lot of, from trash bags all the way to gold sponsors. So we want to make sure that we get those mentioned because we can't do it without them. So we've got the Shopper, Green Diamond Resource Company, the Mason County Journal. Alpine Way is doing a big kickoff for our breakfast at 8 o'clock at Neyland Park. So they're doing a big breakfast for us. Hood Canal Communications, Anchor Bank, Shelton Dental Excellence, KMAS iFiber 1 News Radio, our Community Credit Union, Mason County Garbage, and then, of course, the City of Shelton and Mason County.
So August 19th at 8 o'clock, folks are meeting at Neyland Park for a breakfast, like you mentioned, from Alpine Way, and then some words of encouragement. And then that's when they get their marching orders to head out? Or
yeah, we give all the details to the group leads prior to that, as far as, what materials, what to expect, and we also give the shirts out. Any last minute, we need to sign liability waivers. We're certainly covered that day, but we need to make sure, we got all that taken care of, and then we give out the t-shirts there as well. We've got lots of sponsors for our lunches, so we're going to kind of have a homestead at United Way for people who are kind of out doing garbage cleanup that kind of want to clean up before they have lunch. So we've got an area for that as well. But lunch and water and breakfast will all be covered for all of our volunteers.
Very good. Well, thank you for coming in this morning. Again, we're talking to Carrie Lemmon about the United Way Day of Caring coming up on the 19th. And I think we have you scheduled in next week as well to talk again about this. One more reminder. But United Way, masonco.org is the website. And we'll get this interview up on the page, on the Daybreak page, right after the show.
Great.
Thanks, Carrie.
Thanks for having me.
It is 8:39 now at iFiber 1 News Radio. And coming up on Daybreak here, we'll still get a chance to talk with the Shelton School District Superintendent, Dr. Alex Apostle, and Sports Director Sean Wells right now checks us up with some of the local Olympians that are making news in Rio.
You bet, Jeff. 2 Seattle Storm players